Today, we're diving deep into the life of one of America's most significant figures, Abraham Lincoln. Lincoln's life is a remarkable and inspiring story that brought about revolutionary changes in American history. Let's explore Lincoln's life and presidency together. Abraham Lincoln was born on February 12, 1809, near Hodgenville, Kentucky, in a small log cabin. He was the second child of Thomas Lincoln and Nancy Hanks. Lincoln's early life was marked by many hardships. He had an older sister, Sarah, but his younger brother, Thomas Jr., died in infancy. The Lincoln family faced financial struggles, leading them to move from their Sinking Spring farm in 1816 to Perry County, now Spencer County, in Indiana. Life there was tough, and they lived in a small cabin. The Lincolns were opposed to slavery, which led them to distance themselves from the local church. This stance influenced Lincoln's own anti-slavery views from a young age. Lincoln's mother, Nancy, died of milk sickness when he was just 7 years old, leaving a profound impact on him. His father's remarriage brought Sarah Bush Johnston into their lives. She supported Lincoln's passion for reading and learning. Although Lincoln didn't attend school regularly due to financial constraints, he took advantage of any educational opportunities he could find. He read the Bible, William Shakespeare's works, and books on English and American history. In 1830, the Lincoln family moved to New Salem, Illinois. However, due to harsh conditions, they moved back to Indiana the following year. There, Lincoln began working at a store owned by Denton Offutt, where he started to learn about business. During this time, he witnessed the slave markets in New Orleans, strengthening his anti-slavery stance. This experience fueled his anger against slavery and social injustices. In 1832, Lincoln ran for the Illinois General Assembly, but lost. He became a member of the Illinois militia during the Black Hawk War, where he gained regional recognition. After the war, Lincoln managed a store in New Salem, but soon turned his focus to law, inspired by reading Sir William Blackstone's Commentaries on the Laws of England. He passed the bar exam in 1836 and started practicing law in Springfield under the mentorship of Stephen T. Logan. In 1834, Lincoln was elected to the Illinois General Assembly as a member of the Whig Party. During his tenure, he gave his first major anti-slavery speech and criticized the injustices of the legislature. In 1842, he wrote critical articles about Democratic State Auditor James Shields, leading to a duel challenge, although it never took place. In 1842, Lincoln married Mary Todd from a Kentucky aristocratic family. They had 4 sons: Robert Todd Lincoln, Edward Baker Lincoln, William Wallace Lincoln, and Thomas Tad Lincoln. Mary Todd aimed to raise their children with similar social and educational standards. Unfortunately, only Robert Todd reached adulthood with a complete education. In 1844, Lincoln and his friend William H. Herndon opened a law practice together. Over the next years, they became key members of the Republican Party. Lincoln ran for the Senate in 1858 against Stephen A. Douglas, losing but gaining national attention for his anti-slavery and war views. In 1860, Abraham Lincoln was elected as the 16th President of the United States. His presidency began with the Cooper Union speech, which attracted the attention of seceding Southern states and led to the outbreak of the American Civil War. The war started on April 12, 1861, with the Confederate attack on Fort Sumter. Lincoln called for 75,000 volunteers to suppress the secessionist rebellion and enforce a blockade on the southern states. During the war, he had to deal with opposition from his cabinet and radical Republicans, as well as personal challenges, such as his wife's brothers joining the Confederate Army. Lincoln issued the Emancipation Proclamation in 1862, which declared the freedom of all enslaved people in the Confederate States, causing significant turmoil. In 1863, Union forces achieved victories in key battles like Gettysburg. Lincoln appointed General Ulysses S. Grant as commander and was re-elected for a second term on March 4, 1865. During his presidency, Lincoln emphasized themes of doing no harm to anyone, but helping everyone. On April 9, 1865, General Robert E. Lee's surrender marked the end of the war. However, Lincoln's victory was short-lived. On April 14, 1865, he was assassinated by John Wilkes Booth, a Confederate sympathizer, while watching a play at Ford's Theater in Washington, D.C. Booth had intended to kidnap Lincoln, but chose to commit murder instead. Lincoln's assassination was a tragic end to his presidency. Abraham Lincoln is remembered as a crucial figure in American history for his stance against slavery and his efforts to preserve the Union. His presidency played a pivotal role in ending slavery and concluding the Civil War. Lincoln's legacy of leadership, courage, and justice continues to inspire today. Following his death, a memorial was erected in Washington, D.C. in 1865. His legacy endures as a symbol of freedom and equality. Today, Abraham Lincoln is regarded as one of the most esteemed leaders in American history, and his life offers valuable lessons on leadership and justice. I like some of Lincoln's words very much. I would like to share some of these with you. Listen carefully to these words, because they are very valuable words that touch human life. 1. You cannot escape the responsibility of tomorrow by evading it today. 2. Be sure you put your feet in the right place, then stand firm. 3. Nearly all men can stand adversity, but if you want to test a man's character, give him power. 4. Don't worry when you are not recognized, but strive to be worthy of recognition. 5. Whatever you are, be a good one. 6. A house divided against itself cannot stand. 7. If I had 8 hours to chop down a tree, I would spend 6 sharpening my axe. 8. My best friend is a person who will give me a book I have not read. 9. I walk slowly, but I never walk backward. 10. The ballot is stronger than the bullet. We've explored the important aspects of Abraham Lincoln's life and his role in history with this detailed examination. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more videos and share your thoughts in the comments. See you in the next video, and take care.